Intro 101, but you may have guessed the subject, is that subject of today's video? Do we like our handmade booby t-shirts?
Primark, £2.50. Enter.
Sharpie. I drew them on myself.
You may notice that mine are a little bit low and a bit more prominent, whilst Misha are a little bit smaller.
So this whole video actually stemmed from a comment that I got. The comment was, and I quote, "Ooh, she has no tits." I don't know if that word's too PG, so I'm just going to say tits. Yes, and I mean, I'm used to getting comments like that. I don't care.
Time.
Like, honestly, I don't care. I have had a plethora of abuse about my lack of boobs. Plethora is such a good word.
It is.
But anyway, I of course replied because, I mean, I have a right to reply.
Absolutely.
And I said, no shiz, Sherlock, with the 2 fried egg emojis. Thing is, I am that person that I pick on the fact I have no boobs so that nobody else can. Like, I make myself the joke.
Yep.
So that nobody else does, but people still go there. And then what makes this better is they replied, "Misha Grimes, sorry, you're still gorgeous. What lipstick are you wearing?" You've just told me I have no boobs, and then you asked me what lipstick I'm wearing. But yeah, me and Mum were discussing it, and we thought, I get so many messages and so many comments about my lack of chest, that why don't we make a video on it? Pretty much. So this then sparked something with me and Mum, and we were like, okay, let's do this. So I asked on Instagram for your guys' questions you guys had about boobs.
Small, medium, large, any size. We are not being
boobitry.
Shush. I'm gonna think. Boob sexist?
No, because that wouldn't
be... prejudice? Small boob prejudice? I'm not sure.
We like all boobs.
Yeah.
If you got boobs, they're good boobs.
Yeah.
Okay. So I literally have an album on my phone called Boobs. I think, should we have a tally? Someone tally how many times we say boobs in this video. Because it's gonna be loads.
Yeah.
But I screenshotted all the questions now.
All of these are purely confidential.
Yeah, I won't do any names or anything like that.
Yeah.
First question is, when you were younger, how did you deal with having small boobs and did you get teased? Now, should we start with your experience?
Okay, so I was a late developer. So
late bloomer.
I was a late bloomer. So up to about age of 18, I was picked on horrendously. All the boys used to laugh at me and I was just so upset. And the worst thing was that my mum, oh, she's so cute. My mum would not buy me a bra because she said there's nothing to put in it.
I remember when I used to take Anya's bras when I was about 13, even though I had nothing to put in them, just to give me a little bit of shape.
Absolutely.
I remember those days.
Anyway, so then one day I went to sleep. As you do.
One day out of the whole of the 18 years of her life, she slept.
I went to sleep and then I woke up. And when I looked at my chest in the morning, it kind of filled up quite a lot. I was a tiny little girl and suddenly, overnight, literally, I grew a pair of boobs. So I used to get boys coming up to me, literally going, are they real? Have you got some socks or some pants stuck into it? So from really wanting boobs to really not wanting boobs, because suddenly I was the centre of attention.
Well, I've never had that problem, and we always said, oh, one day, Mish, you'll do a me and you'll wake up with massive boobs. We're still waiting.
Tomorrow morning, you never know, we might have to refilm.
Imagine, people would be like, oh my gosh, Mish had a boob job.
Wow.
So for me, my boob experience, me and my boobs were not the best of friends growing up, I don't think. I was just that person that wanted boobs because everybody else did. Yeah. And I remember all the boys used to say that I was cute and it used to upset me so much. Anya, my older sister, who had boobs and had developed, was You okay there?
She's so loud, my ears are hurting.
She's
very passionate. I'll allow her.
Sorry. Do you remember this though?
I do.
I remember how everyone
day.
thought that Anya was really sexy, and I was like, well, I want to be seen as sexy. Why don't other boys fancy me? And it was because I didn't have any boobs, or at least that's what I thought. But yeah.
So then
came along.
I was a good mummy.
The era of the padded bra.
Just look at those bad boys.
This was my go-to Victoria's Secret. I think it's like triple your bust bombshell bra. And to be fair, I will occasionally still wear this now if I feel like having a boob day. Maybe like once a year. I think I've worn it like once this entire last 365 days. But I used to literally wear this every single day. Now when I put it on, my dad's like, why have you got your comedy bra on? Because I go from having nothing to having these whammers. But it's really hard to pinpoint the point at which...
Pinpoint the point.
At which I decided and suddenly became accepting of my boobs. Because I don't know what it was.
Okay. I think...
Are you having a
I know
right now?
Yes, I am. Actually, I'm a woman of a certain age.
I can see Mum like starting to melt under the lights.
Okay, no, exactly.
Sweaty upper lipper.
I know exactly what I remember exactly when it happened. We were doing a photo shoot with Stacey Clark, and Stacey Clark said, Misha, you've got a perfect model figure because you're flat-chested. And from that day onwards...
when growing up, I wanted a boob job. Growing up, I was adamant it was going to happen. When I was 18, the first thing I was going to do was get a boob job. That was literally no questions.
Yes, in fact, we were going to break the rules and have an appointment before she was 18 to have it done after she was 18 because...
We were going to lie about my age. Shh, don't tell anyone.
Yeah, boob operation were quite... a subject in our family.
Yeah, they were. They really were. And I wanted it so badly because it just seemed like the right thing for me. I was like, oh yeah, I want boobs, blah, 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 blah. I don't really recall that being the defining moment when that happened, but I do remember questioning my thoughts about having a boob job because it's almost like my thoughts about going to uni. I was always going to go to uni until I didn't. And it's the same thing with the boob job. I was always going to have a boob job and then one day I was just like, no.
But this is, when we say one day, we are talking 3 years ago at least.
Yeah, probably.
I think so.
I reckon I became I think I was about 15 when I finally accepted the fact that I wasn't going to get boobs.
Yeah, 15, 16. Yeah.
Can I just say, it actually kind of breaks my heart / puts it back together again when I see your guys' messages. Because the way you feel about your body and the things that you say just honestly break me because I was in that boat. I completely understand where you're coming from. But then also on the other hand, the messages that people are like, oh Misha, you've given me such confidence because you don't care about the fact that you have no boobs. Like, I'm just like, wow, like, I didn't realise me standing at the camera, taking the mick out of myself.
In front of the camera. We'll have at the camera. There we go.
Would actually give people confidence. Like, at the end of the day, I'm not doing anything different to I would be. I'm just deciding to put it on the internet.
But she's being true to herself and she's accepted the way she is. Because she's perfect. Look at her. She is absolutely perfect. And you know, some boys may be boob men. Some boys may be butt boys. Well, don't come near Mama Grimes in that case.
If you're either of those, don't come near me. I say I need a boy who likes personality.
But absolutely. But you know, at the end of the day, if you meet a boy and he says to you, I'm gonna break up with you because you haven't got any boobs, good riddance to you. Off you go. What did you say?
Jog on.
Jog on. Jog on.
And whilst he jogs, you can be like, well, babes, at least I don't have boobs that are going everywhere when you jog.
Exactly.
That's one of the few benefits of having small boobs.
Absolutely.
Let me just check if you're still perspiring.
I think we should hire like a set assistant with a
Anya, we got a job for you once you finish uni. You can be our set assistant. Imagine, she'd kill me. Anyway, okay, I love this question. A lot of people ask, what would your ideal breast size be? What do you reckon yours would be? I never really think about this.
A full B.
A full B?
Yeah.
That's what you are.
No, I'm not a full B.
What?
I used to be a lot more than a full B, but that's another story.
For me, I don't actually know because I used to think that I wanted to be a B, but I'm genuinely happy with the size of my boobs, and I never thought tell me that 5 years ago, I would have been like, you're laughing. Nah, that'd never happen. But genuinely, I don't want them any bigger because my thing is, if they're bigger, then they can sag.
Yeah.
I don't want sagging. Nipple area can't sag.
Sag.
I think your boobs were just actually fully out then. But no, I mean, I'd love to see what it'd look like, but then I wouldn't because it would change the way that I dress. It would change what I can wear. It would change everything. I think it'd change me, and it would be a completely different person. Like, part of me and part of my character is no boobs. I know that's really weird, but you know what I mean? Like, you're comfortable with the boobs that you have, aren't you? They're part of you.
I am now.
Okay, now the number one question of the whole entire Q&A was, would you get a boob job?
How did I know that?
No surprise, no surprise. Now, I'll go first.
But you kind of answered that already.
I've kind of
haven't
already
you?
answered it.
Yeah.
But I used to want it so badly, and now I could never, ever, ever imagine going through with it. Not because I have anything against boob jobs. If it's the right move for you, if it's what makes you happy, if you want to have it done, then do it. But for me, I just know I'm never going to do it. And I think that's because of your experience. So I think that's where I think I leave this with you now. Explain the title and all.
Mama Grimes had a boob job. You're probably thinking, Mama Grimes, you need to sue the surgeons and you need your money back. Okay, they know more. So,
major story time.
Major story time. So, after having my little girlies and being a full-size B, I found myself a little bit sagging, as Misha likes to politely describe it. To combat the sagging element, I would wear lifted bras and
you'd strap them up like
literally. I would have marks on my shoulders.
Gosh,
It was like train track, literally.
Your backache.
Yeah, incredible. Anyhow, so suddenly a fashion for big boobs began, and this was, we're now talking 15, 16 years ago, and big boobs were in fashion. So I decided to go for it. So I had a boob job, and from a modest 32B, I grew overnight.
You're always doing this growing overnight thing, Mum. What medicine do you take?
I grew to a 32E. And now you're asking, where is it gone?
The story thickens.
The story
plot
thickens.
even.
So, Misha, explain.
Well, no, it's your boobs.
Oh, okay,
I don't want to
then.
give your story away.
So, I had fabulous times with my 32Es. I used to wear them on the top shelf. Everything I wore was tight. I was
and it was leopard print.
And it was leopard print, exactly. And then suddenly I started to notice that men were no longer looking into my eyes. They were looking into my boobs. Literally, it used to really upset me because I'm having a conversation and their head would be down. They'd be in my cleavage.
Cleavage.
So, and then of course the gravity took over again, and I actually lost some weight, and I felt that they were out of proportion, but most importantly, I had a horrendous bad back. Also, unfortunately, my mum was diagnosed with breast cancer, and I became very aware of the fact that the self-examination wasn't obviously as effective as it would be if you had natural breasts. Also, mammograms.
You sound like a doctor.
I do.
Natural breasts.
Mammograms were difficult. So, for best part of probably 4 years.
I'd even say longer.
I'd say even longer. I was so scared. I did not want to go through surgery again. I was so scared about how they're going to look. And then I was recommended to a surgeon who absolutely reassured me that when he removes my big whammers, I will have a shapely cup B left. In fact, I took Misha with me. She stripped off, and I said, as long as I'm twice the size that she is, I'm good, doctor. And he said, yes, girl, you will have that.
I remember.
So, yeah, so that's exactly what happened. That's my story.
And I think, now looking back at it, you wished you'd had it sooner. You'd wish you had them out sooner.
Yeah, I still think it was the right thing for me to do, and I had a good
At the time, you had a good time with your boob job. She had a good time with the implants, but you know, they
expired. They expired, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
But you know, they do say that you should change them every 15 years. So
this really made me laugh. What do I do about that dodgy fake tan in between my boobs?
She hasn't got a problem.
Yeah, I
She hasn't got a between. I can answer that.
I do
one.
actually. No, I do get a bit patchy in between. I won't disagree.
In between, on the flat surface.
Wait, do we have that? Where's my scrubber gone? Okay, so this is your patchy tan boobs best friend. It is the loving tan exfoliating fake tan mitt. Genuinely, works a treat.
Exactly.
There you go.
At least you haven't got the sweaty patch going in between like I do.
Oh, lovely. So the next question is, how to feel sexy when you have small boobs? And I think you're asking the wrong person, because like I'm the most unsexy person on the planet, but I don't think that's because of my lack of boobs. I think that's because of my personality.
So you unsexy?
I don't think I've got a sexy personality.
What is a sexy personality?
You know what I mean? You know that person that walks in the room, you're like, oh my gosh, they're really sexy. But I don't think it's from the way that they look. I think it's from the way that they are.
It's from the way that they are, without a doubt.
Yeah, exactly. You just said no. You mean yes.
Yeah, I mean yes, of course.
No, I agree.
I mean,
don't you agree though? It's not from what you wear or how you dress.
Yeah, I mean,
it's from the person that you are.
Absolutely. Beauty is an eye of beholder, my favourite saying. So it's your humour that is sexy. It's your personality. It's the way you smile. That's Misha. Go on, Misha, do your best smile. Sexy is such an overrated word. I think it's the aura that you carry.
I think everyone wants to be sexy because we're in this era of like, oh my gosh, I want to be like this person or I want to be like that person. But just be you. People were also asking about how to react when someone says about them having small boobs. Now this is kind of like where you pull in your defence, because I just make a joke out of it. I'm pretty sure in every single video I am making some sort of joke about my boobs, because how I see it is if I make myself the butt of the joke, then other people can't.
Yeah. So recently she had a comment that someone said on Instagram they've seen bigger boobs on an 8-year-old boy.
I mean, I agree. There probably is an 8-year-old boy out there with bigger boobs.
Papa Grimes got bigger boobs than him.
But I'm aware of that. There was also questions about what bras are best for small boobs. Now, I mean, I wouldn't know because I don't wear them. I don't wear a bra, ever.
But if obviously you want to
if
be
you want to
larger,
test out what a boob job would look like, I would recommend getting a Victoria's Secret W cup.
Yeah.
But I mean, what bras do you wear? Sports bras all the time.
Sports bras, yeah. I'm a sports bra girl.
I'm a no bra girl. Free the nipple. Not literally, wear nipple covers.
No, but you still wear some, and you've got
No,
the little
I don't.
Yes, you do.
I occasionally wear like a lacy thing from like Forever 21 that are like £6.
That's more of a fashion accessory rather than a bra.
Yeah, exactly.
But you have got one t-shirt brand, I think that was from Primark.
I think you're wearing it right now.
No, I'm
you're
not.
Oh no, you're not. Yeah, I have one t-shirt bra from Primark and I took the wires out because they're so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I hate wearing a bra. I
Wired
hate
bra.
it. Another one is, how are you so accepting of your own body when there are so many false images of what a girl should look like? Now, I think the thing is, I think everyone thinks to be body confident you have to like and love each and every part of your body. That's not realistic. It's not realistic to not want to change something of your body. It's not realistic to be like, oh, I have the best legs and the best boobs and the best butt. Oh, well, I love this about myself. I love this about myself.
And what is the
It's
best?
not realistic. So I think the thing is, when people aim to be body confident, they should just aim to be happy in their own skin and aware of the fact that we can't be happy about every single centimetre of us. There's a lot of us. There is a lot of us. Maybe I don't like that single mole on my arm. Who even knows?
No one is perfect, and
I think as girls, we just pick apart ourselves, and everyone compares themselves to people on social media and people online, but you will see them at their best angles.
Absolutely.
Not their real angles.
Yeah, and you'll see them in bum pants.
This is why you should follow my other Instagram page, MishaG.
For real.
MishaG_for real. I show you the ugly side of the Instagram.
I think my final word would be the best version of yourself. And what I mean by that, you know, we can change what we wear to emphasize the bits that we like about ourselves.
So true.
So, you know, fashion very much allows us to do that. So, for example, I like to go out as Michael Jackson. You may ask why, apart from the fact that Michael's been in my house. I like to extend my shoulders because I've got skinny little things there. So by exaggerating my shoulders, I give myself a smaller waist, and by wearing bum pants, I give myself a bigger bottom. So I become this pear.
Hourglass, I think, is the
Hourglass is the technical term.
No, because a pear would just be bottom half, Mum. Do you not know what a pear looks like?
But it does not mean that I hate what I've got, because I love what I have.
I could wear a Victoria's Secret push-up bra one day and then no bra the next.
Yeah, and you know, and if she always wore a Victoria's Secret bra, no one would know that she's got big boobs. But why
small boobs.
Sorry, small boobs. You know, we go out in the street in our onesies without any makeup, and I feel so comfortable and confident. But you know,
then the next day we'll go out in a full beat glam.
Yeah, exactly.
Someone asked, what's it like running with like your boobs slapping you in the face.
Okay, I am going to tell you. No, Misha will tell you about her favourite comedian, and now she's got to guess what I'm talking about.
Okay.
It's the most favourite thing ever.
We're all gonna, ready? 3, 2, 1.
1.
Comment down below what you think I'm talking about. Pause this video and comment down below.
We're gonna
if you get it right, if you get it right, you are a top member of the Grimes Gals family. But ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay, you should have commented by now. So that is Miranda Hart, and that is a boob clap.
Yep. And where was she? She was in bed with her new boyfriend.
No, they weren't boyfriend at this point.
Oh,
Gary.
Friends Gary. Yep. And she
took
turned
off her
over.
bra, and then she never had that. Never had that. I'm not that person that wakes up and their boobs are like in their face.
No.
Like they're just there chilling.
Yeah.
I think the thing is, big boobs have benefits and small boobs have benefits, and whatever you have, you normally don't want. It's like if you have curly hair, you want straight hair. If you have straight hair, you want curly hair.
Yeah.
Like it's so impossible.
Yeah. But don't let social media dictate this to you, which is why I love this girl, because yes, she's got makeup on right now, but Misha, for real, her Instagram, she shows herself in her darkest moments. Look at her now. Yeah, she is real, okay? So she's not afraid of showing herself.
It's good to be unfiltered.
Absolutely, it's good to be unfiltered. So there you go. Misha is our icon. Unfiltered icon.
Why do people think we care about their opinions about our boobs? And it's so true.
Sorry, get that again?
Okay. Why do people think we care what they think?
Well, that's just life, isn't it?
But I mean, I don't. I don't. Say anything to me, in one ear, out the other.
It's so funny because we always say if we had one skill that we could have for a day, we would want to be able to read people's minds just at that moment when you're passing them in the street. I would love to be able to read their mind.
I do agree. But I don't think I'd get offended.
And I really would not get offended, but we are so extra and
you
so
get more
large.
offended than I am. You definitely.
Pointing that finger at my brain.
Okay, the final question we're going to do is, do you think guys act differently when you have small boobs or big boobs? Now, I mean, I don't exactly have the most experience in the boy department, I won't lie.
Yeah.
What's been your experiences over the time?
Having been the
both sides
average,
of the spectrum,
the average as well as the very large, my pulling power did not increase with my big boobs, I'm afraid to say.
That's because you were married when you had them.
Yeah, I know, but you know, you go in the street and, you know, you get few whistles and, you know, beep, 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 beep. I feel as confident now as I did then. In fact, I do prefer to be of a more handful size rather than melon size, but that's just for the health reasons.
That's personal.
Yeah.
I think boobs are such a personal
They
thing.
are, absolutely, they
such
are.
a personal thing.
Yeah.
Well, I think in my small experience of the male gender, and I like to keep away from them, no offence to any males out there, but you all smell. But I think growing up, I was so scared that no guy would fancy me because I have no boobs.
Yeah.
That no guy would want to be with me because I had no boobs. And I really don't. I know.
They're queuing up, let me tell you.
No, they're not.
She's got to film videos about boobies. She's got no time to talk to boys.
I'm trying to talk about blooming 15-year-old Misha. But I know that there will be 12 to 15, whatever age, girls watching this, worrying that no guy is ever going to want to be with them because they don't have any boobs or they'd be so scared to be naked around someone. And I went through that exact thing. I was petrified, absolutely petrified. But I genuinely don't think if that person wants to be with you, they don't care about your boobs.
Yeah. And if they do care about your boobs, then that relationship is not gonna last.
Exactly.
Because, you know, that's just a lump, isn't it? It's a bump.
It's a lump of fat. Like,
that's all it
they're not that special.
Yeah, it's what's up here. It's the personality that matters. So
I like to woo people with my personality. So embrace whatever you have. Small, big, medium, in between, everything and above.
But if you are not comfortable and if you are of an age and you can afford to do it, just think about the long-term results, consequences, whatever you want to call it. And if that,
do your research as well.
Do your research as well. Make sure that you only go to people that have been recommended, that you know that someone has been done, that you've seen them. Seeing them is very, very important.
I have seen some very good fake boobs in my life. I won't lie. I won't lie. But I've also seen some really good natural boobs.
Absolutely.
Not that I go around looking at random people's boobs, I promise.
So yeah, just do your research, and if that's what you want in order for you to feel good about yourself, go for it, girl. But don't do it for anyone else.
And if you're a young girl watching this video and you are still so self-conscious about your boobs.
And you're still growing, girls. Remember,
very true.
Misha, maybe waking up tomorrow morning with size B's.
I don't.
You know, 21, I would say, is really when
they do say your boobs keep on growing.
Yeah.
Because I know people that have had breast implants and then their boobs have grown on top and then their boobs have got huge.
Yeah.
But no, to any young girl out there watching this video, wait. Time is the best medicine. Time is what gave me the confidence.
Absolutely.
As I grew up, I grew to accept my boobs. So don't make any rush decisions now. Don't do a me and think you're going to get a boob job when you're 17 when you really...
18.
Well, as in like plan it when you were 17, because you just don't know. Like, you don't know
how you're going to feel. No. And honestly, if Misha was recording this video when she... Well, you couldn't have recorded this. You wouldn't have the confidence to do it. You'd be crying, wouldn't you? She grew up in the shadow of her older sister because her older sister had boobies and she was sexy. Boobies do not equal sexy.
I agree. I agree. Even now, if I go out in something low cut, guys still stare at my chest. I'm like, what are you staring at? There is nothing there. But they still do it. So I think if you have any boob, even if you just have a piece of chest flesh on show, some guy's going to give you a little stare. So, yeah, pretty much.
But the most important thing, don't let anyone dull your sparkle, girls.
Your boobie sparkle.
Yeah.
I don't really have anything to show.
I'm a señorita.
Anyway, we are going to wrap up this video. I hope it's not too long. I hope you guys have enjoyed. It's been strange just talking to a camera about our boobs.
And I'm sorry if I bird it all. Bird it all, but I couldn't sit here and pretend otherwise, and it was very important for Misha to invite me.
We're all about honesty on this
Absolutely.
channel. All about honesty. And Mum's experienced the boob job, so we thought we'd share it with you guys.
And on a serious note, there will be my Instagram details down below. And if you want to message me in total confidence, you know,
and me,
and absolutely, I've been there, I've done it. If you've got any questions at all, please do not hesitate. I'm not very good on Instagram, so if I take 2 days to reply, it's only because I haven't noticed your message. I'm not ignoring it.
It's good because we have had all spectrums on the boob scale. We have been from E's to me, like minus A, and everything in between. So hopefully we've given you guys like an all-rounded perspective on boobs. And you do you.
We'll do us.
Whatever makes you happy. And over and out. Please give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. I hope you guys have enjoyed. What do they need to do? They need to click the bell. You should have known what that was. She was like, they need to what?
And also, if you could comment, let us know if there are any other videos of this type. Like for example, boy talk, girl talk.
We were talking about doing
talk,
boy
leg talk, brain talk, humour talk, I don't know. Boyfriend, girlfriend tag, mum, daughter tag.
Boyfriend tag.
She hasn't got one.
So yes, over and out. We will see you all next time. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and we love you lots, and bye bye.
Boobies rule! Small, big and large!
Bye.